Hey guys, this is Jen from Head to Toe, and today I wanted to share with you my November favorites. So this month I found a few things that I really love, so I'm excited to share them with you. Starting off with a couple of skincare things. So I was really looking for another sunscreen because I finished my regular Eucerin one that I've been using. So I wanted to try something a little bit nicer just because my skin has been going through so much this past year. So I really wanted something that's going to be high quality, that's really going to have a positive effect on my skin. So I tried out this one. It's the Diorsnow UV Shield SPF 50 PA+++ from Dior. This was recommended to me by my friend Ray from Rayview. Again, she has wonderful reviews. I'll link her down below. I love her recommendations. And I will say I was very hesitant and I really wanted not to like it because this little tube, this is 1.3 ounces, so it's about the size of a foundation, like a liquid foundation. So it's not quite as little as it seems, but it's not a lot of product and it's really expensive. So I was like holding onto the receipt and just saying, okay, I'll test it out, and then if I don't like it, then I can just return it. I can have a bit of flexibility in case I don't fall in love with it, and sure enough, I love it. I didn't really expect to have it make a very big difference with my hyperpigmentation, but over the course of the last month that I've been using it, my scars really have been lightening. I don't know if it has special ingredients in it that actually lighten hyperpigmentation, or if it's just that the sunscreen is that much better than other sunscreens that it really does make an effect. Either way, this thing has really made an impact on my skin. It doesn't cause me to have any breakouts. I will say if you have dry skin, it isn't super hydrating, but if you're combination oily to oily, this is wonderful. It kind of mattifies your skin as well. So on days where my skin was more dry, I'd moisturize underneath and then put this on top. On days when my skin was a little more oily, I would just use this as my moisturizer, and it's been really excellent. So I'm going to keep using it, see how I like it, see if my scars continue to lighten, but for now, this has been a very, very big favorite this month. My next skincare thing I wanted to mention is something that I kind of rediscovered. This is the Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. I want to say I've talked about this sometime before. In my move to LA, I left it back at home, and so when I went to visit there for Thanksgiving, I found it again, and it is by far my favorite eye cream. I went kind of on a big search this year looking for a really great eye cream. I don't want necessarily one that has a ton of bells and whistles. I don't really need a ton of like lightening or brightening, or I just really need it to hydrate and not be overly oily and greasy, but still really make my skin feel nice. I've used quite a bit of it, but what I like is the texture. It's kind of like a cream gel, and it has a lot of viscosity. I don't know if you can see this far back, but it kind of has a nice pull to it. It doesn't just immediately disappear when you put it on, but it also doesn't feel heavy either. I just really, really like the texture of it, and it makes my eyes feel nice and hydrated, which I think is the purpose of an eye cream. So I've been loving that this month. The next thing I wanted to mention is a Tarte blush. You guys know how obsessed I was with Tarte Exposed pretty much for the last year and a half. I've really, really been obsessed with it. And so I wanted to try out some more Tarte blushes because you guys have been saying just how amazing they are. I got a whole bunch of Tarte blushes, so I will definitely try to review those for you guys. Those will be up on my blog, but this is my favorite one that I've tried so far. It's called Blissful. In the pan, it looks very bright and a little bit intimidating, but it's just so wonderful and easy to use on an everyday basis. It's definitely the brighter counterpart to Exposed. Exposed is great as an almost bronzer combination blush to wear every day. This is great as your everyday matte pinky-ish color, and it looks wonderful on my skin tone. I'm actually wearing it today, but what I like about it is it's easy to do it right. You know what I mean? It's not so pigmented that it's difficult to get the right balance on your cheeks. It's so easy to use. I've been using it nearly every day lately, and I highly recommend it. It has the same lasting power as all of Tarte's other blushes, and I like also that the packaging shows you what the color inside is going to look like. The next thing I wanted to talk about is some lipsticks. So I've heard such amazing things about these Too Faced lipsticks lately, and it definitely lives up to the hype. You guys know that I tend to prefer lipsticks that are more hydrating versus ones that last all day but are drying on your lips. So I really love creamy lipsticks. So these Too Faced lipsticks are definitely on the creamy side. Let me show you. They have this gorgeous kind of aluminum gold packaging, and the color is just like, they have a lot of really great colors. This is the red one. It's called Stiletto Red. I love this. This is probably my go-to holiday red lipstick right now. The only bad thing is, like I said, since it's more on the hydrating side, it doesn't last all day. You have to reapply a little bit. But compared to Revlon lip butters and other really moisturizing lipsticks, these do last longer. They kind of wear like a regular lipstick, but they're more creamy and hydrating. I've also been liking this one. It's called Spice Baby. It's a really easy to wear neutral. That's probably been my favorite for every day. And then I also have been loving Honey Bear. It's actually really similar to Spice Baby, except there's a little bit of shimmer to it, and it has a little bit more of a mauve-y tone to it. It's what I'm wearing right now. And I just have been loving these lipsticks. Let me show you a close-up. And finally, my last favorite this month has been an eyeshadow palette. This is something that I've had for a little while, but I haven't really tried out a ton, but because I was traveling and it's so thin and skinny and has so many shades that looked really nice, I really wanted to test it out. And oh my goodness, this is the biggest shocker for me. I love this eyeshadow palette. I would even compare it to the Naked palette, although these eyeshadow pans aren't quite as large. They're not like full-sized eyeshadows, but I think this palette is a wonderful deal. The shadows are really good quality. This is the Balm's Nude Tude palette. I actually just did a tutorial on this, so I still have to edit it. It'll be up very soon. It's what I'm wearing right now. So the color on my eyes is this one right here, Sexy, which to me looked a little bit intimidating since it's such a reddish brown, but on it looks so beautiful, and it really goes with yellower skin tones. That's one thing I like about this palette is it seems like there's quite a lot of warm toned brown eyeshadows, which I think is attractive on most people. But it also has a nice satin taupe color right there, and a really dark, almost black color, a lot of matte shades to work with. And the only thing that I think is it's really kind of missing is a perfect brow bone highlight shade. However, this color right here called Stubborn, it's kind of a peachy color. If you see on my finger, it actually does work as a highlight shade. So that's kind of an okay one. I would say that I still prefer Virgin from the Urban Decay palette. However, I have been using this and it's been working out okay. So I definitely recommend this if you're looking for something new on the holidays. This is a wonderful palette and it travels really well because it's so tiny and it's very sturdy. It's made of just this cardboard packaging. Nice big mirror on top, and then there's a little brush that I don't use. So I guess that's it for my favorites this month. Thank you guys so much for watching, and like I did last month, I will have my non-beauty favorites linked on my second channel, which I'll link to right over here so you can hop over there and watch it. But thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye!